Greetings, good life. Continuing on with reading my Benevolent Magic blog for you. This was originally posted on Sunday, October 2nd, 2005. And it's called Welcoming the Sun. As I've said in the past, I would like to share with you a means to welcome the sun. This will be particularly helpful to those of you who are living in areas where there has been an excessive amount of rain, but it can also be used by those of you who simply wish to honor the sun as an element of life that supports Earth and life here on Earth. It is not that difficult and might even be enjoyable. This is what I recommend. The next time you are outside, I think it is best to be outside. And when I say outside, I do not necessarily mean that you are out and about in the country or even out in your own backyard. You can be on a porch, though it is best for it to not be covered. In Hawaii, that might be called a lanai. In other places, it might have other names, or it can be a backyard. Some place where you are open to the elements. And what you do in the case of welcoming the sun, you can, if you like, close your eyes. Try not to use dark glasses unless you are very sensitive to sunlight. That's then all right. Then I recommend close your eyes and move your face up or lean back in your chair to where the sun is in the sky. Not exactly where the sun is, of course, because even then it might be too bright, but in the general area, to the left or to the right of the sun, whichever place feels good for you, and just enjoy the sun's warmth on your face. While you are doing that, make an effort to not think. So this tells you that given that that is a normal state of being for people in our time, that it might be useful to just attempt to feel the warmth of the sun on your face. That's all. If you find yourself thinking, don't get mad at yourself. Just say, okay, let's go back to having no thought, and focusing only in feeling the warmth on your face, and you will, of course, even with your eyes closed, be able to notice that it is light outside. Doing this for even 30 seconds will allow you to memorize the feeling of the sun's warmth on your face. If your arms are bare and the sun is feeling warm on your arms, that's all right too. 30 seconds, 45 seconds is usually enough. You don't have to time it on a clock. You can guess. Now after you do that once, maybe twice or 3 times, over a period of about 4 or 5 days, that will be enough to memorize that feeling. Then if you find yourself in a situation where it is raining to an excess, and by that I mean not just that it's inconvenient for you, but rather that there is flooding, and that there is urgent need for the sun to come out, all right? Or there is danger. Perhaps the levee is getting close to the top because there's been so much rain in your area. Please do not use this if there has not been rain in your area. But there has been rain upstream in the case of a levee, all right? So use your own discernment when to use it. You can also use it at other times and in other ways. But first let me say what to do. In the case of too much rain, then this is what you do. Try to pick a time when it is raining lightly. Or in this case, if you wish to go outdoors, all right, and there is a covered porch, that's all right to do, but it is important to be outside at the very least, so it cannot be completely screened in. It be something where you are outdoors, ideally, and the best way to be completely outdoors. Nothing covering your head, but if the rain is too hard, then you can try doing something undercover or partial undercover. What to do is, even if the rain is striking your face, is close your eyes and remember the sun and the warmth on your face of the sun. Don't try to remember the warmth on your arms, but if it happens to come back, that's fine. Focus only on your face and concentrate only on remembering the warmth of the sun on your face. Even though the rain might be striking you on your face, remember to close your eyes. Do this for about 30 to 45 seconds. But if you find that you've been thinking, then stop and try it again so that you can do it for at least, let's give a minimum of 20 to 30 seconds of remembering only and feeling to the best of your recollection the sun's warmth on your face. It's all right to dress warmly in the case of cold rain, but your face then needs to be exposed, you see. So this is all there is to it. And go back inside and warm up, or get in out of the rain. For those of you who like to understand this is what it is called welcoming the sun. You're not commanding the sun. If you wish, before you go outside, but not while you're remembering the sun's warmth on your face. It's too much to do in that one moment. If you wish, you can say the following in a form of benevolent magic or living prayer. You can, if you like, say, I am asking that the sun feel welcome to shine on my house, on me, on my neighborhood, in my place of life, and warm and enrich the earth with its nurturing light and energy. That's all for the living prayer. You can, in the form of benevolent magic, especially if the situation might be urgent, meaning flooding is a danger or imminent. Always be careful, though, when you go out so you're safe. You can then, if you like, before you go out, say, I request that I be safe going out to welcome the sun, and that the sun feel welcome as a result of what I am doing, and that the emergence of the sun remind us that soon we will have the sun's warmth, and the water will recede, and we will all feel safe and comfortable. That this occurs in the most benevolent way for me, and results in the most benevolent outcome. Now, if you wish, you can also use this simply to welcome the sun as a ceremony. But to do that, it would be necessary to go outside before the sun comes up, even before the first light. But if you choose, or if it is running late, and there is just a little bit of first light, you can still do it. Just go outside for 20 or 30 seconds. Remember that feeling of the sun's warmth on your face. I hope you enjoyed hearing about welcoming the sun. I feel it is a good thing to do. Sometime I will explain to you a good way to welcome the moon as well. Good life to you all, and good night.